Hello, DJ Sam here for another video. A while back I bought some XLR splitters so that I can plug 4 speakers in rather than having 2 mixers. For now I'm going to have the one mixer, and then 2 of the cables have been plugged into this amplifier, and then the other 2 cables are then plugged into the active. So those are active and those are passive. So yeah, I'm going to give you a test sample, and let me know in the comments below, because I've got a gig on Friday, and normally I do it in a hall, and this is not a hall, it's a room, a big room. And I thought, well, there's going to be about 150 people. I read on the menu, on the actual title, so I thought, Christ, there's going to be a lot of people. So I am just going to bring 4 speakers rather than 2, and have the option to turn it up if need be. So, and I said to Julie, I said, I don't really want to bring 2 speakers and then have to crank it up to the max to try and achieve that volume. I might as well just bring the other 2 speakers, then that way I can then go a bit louder if I want to and not break any of my speakers. This amplifier is a PPX 300 and it's got like a clip on there, so that if I go too loud it'll clip. And what I'm going to do is, if I turn it up on there, I'm going to make sure that I turn it down on there. That way I'm not going to clip it. So if it starts clipping, I can just turn it down on the actual amps. And you want to keep the amp at halfway. You don't want to go further than that, because if you do that, you're riding the amp too much, and eventually you'll start it'll start overheating, and then it'll start to destroy itself. But these amps are pretty damn good, and they've been well looked after, because they've got a max level there, so they've never really gone further than that level. And they've got like this sort of stuff on the side here that cools it down. And I've got the PPX 900, that's got a fan in it, so it's, you know, fine. But I wouldn't put this in a enclosed box and use it, because, well, it might overheat. So let's give it a go. So I'm going to keep the levels on where they're supposed to be, sort of there. So there we go. Love this song. There you go, that's the song. Love it. Oh, it makes a huge difference having 4 speakers. There we go. Both those are 800 watt peak, and the RCFs are 800 watts. So the same wattage. This just sounds so good. But when you hear the EVs, they sound even better. That's what I'm getting next. 1000 watt EVs. I think it's the ZX15s, I think. Too loud. I barely even turned it up. I had it on, was it 30 or 25? Christ. So that's going to be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. That was just me trying out something new, which is the XLR splitter, which I've never used. Turns out it's really good. I'd highly recommend it. I'll link where I got the cable from. It's from Cable. Absolutely love the company. I buy all my cables from there because they're excellent quality and that, and they're really cheap. I think it was about 4 or 5 quid for those 2. Really cheap, and it's really worth it. I'm going to put a couple of Instagram posts so that you can check this out as well if you want to. of me playing some music that's not copyrighted. But I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to support my channel. Cheers for watching. Thanks. Bye bye.